COVID-19 outbreak has been a difficult time for all of us. The extended containment and social isolation has brought fear and frustration in us. I'm sure there were some good times as well as bad times to share as a family. What I observed in my neighborhood families is that there is an increased irritability in children, frequent outbursts and mood swing among the teens and adults, leading to misunderstanding and clashes among the parents and children. It is important that we find space and time for our family to come together and to share and to listen to experiences in these trying times. Listening is one of the important ways where parents and children can create close, loving relationships. Listening to one another enhances family spirit where individual differences are appreciated, celebrated, and nurtured. I would say listening is a priceless gift that can go a long way. When we listen to one another in the family, we can reduce family conflicts and develop family communication. So it is important that we learn a few listening skills. We cultivate the art of listening. Listening requires that we be present to the person and be attentive. Listening is a conscious effort where we need empathy, attention, and response. When we listen to someone, we not only just listen to the words, but we also listen to the non-verbal communication. We also need to keep in mind listening is not very easy. It is difficult when the person is emotional. Yet, the invitation is that we be present to the person and listen and express our compassion and be a consoling presence to the person. Also, listening is to discern with the person what is best for the person in a given situation. And we invite the person also to be in touch with the divine power within and to trust that all shall be well. Now, let me share with you 5 simple listening skills that we can learn and practice. First, stop, drop, and listen. When someone is talking to us in our family settings or in our workplace, we stop what we are doing, we drop what we are working at, and we listen. In this way, we convey a powerful message to the person that we care for the person, we value the person, and that we are there for the person. The second skill is that we suspend our judgment. When we listen to a person, we don't judge the person, but we just listen to the person, listening to the perspective or the point of view that the person wants to share with us. The third listening skill is that we search for deeper. What does that mean? When we listen to a person, maybe we are inclined to give our opinion immediately. Instead of that, we ask a few follow-up questions to the person. Like, can you give me an example? Why is this important for you? How will this affect us? Hence, searching deeper, inviting the person to share, and then listen attentively in a deeper level. The fourth skill is that seek understanding. Sometimes when we speak to a person, there can occur misunderstanding. In order to avoid the miscommunication, we repeat back to the person that we heard so that the person who is speaking and also the one who is listening will have the same understanding about the matter that is being shared. The fifth skill is that we show appreciation. People usually repeat the action they are uploaded for. So whether you agree or disagree, genuinely thank the other person for sharing. Something like this. I really appreciate you for openly sharing your thoughts with me. Remember, appreciation builds up relationship. So dear friends, let us commit ourselves to learn some of these few skills and create a happy, harmonious atmosphere in our families in these challenging times that we are facing. Let us listen with the ear of our heart. Listen to ourselves, listen to our family members, listen to the suffering humanity around us, and listen to the creation. And listen to God who is present in all the details of our lives. Stay blessed. Thank you.